I was like, I normally play with Airflux in, like I said in that video. And I normally play with Airflux in, and he was like, hello, is someone out there? Can someone take control of this keyboard and mouse? Because the person currently inhabiting this keyboard and mouse is presumably dead by some human psychology. I have to watch a video for that, you know. Oh yeah, wait, I have to enter the time. Which time is it? It's 8. Oh wait, I can enter to my favorite time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm too lazy. Yeah. On my game and stream. Those are my favorite times today. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? Help. Guys, help, it knows. After all, I know how much you enjoyed setting the time correctly. Okay, and I'm curious how accurate 8:10 PM is. Let's use another slider to find out. Accurate. You know, can I just say regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I have a great time adjusting the settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we have gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to get a new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard, yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Ooh, that would be in episode 7 or something. Like, fun thing already about, this thing. I know, I'm a little bit small. Oh, a bit bigger. The little thing about this thing, as you can see here, the menu is also copied on the screen, on that screen behind it, on that screen behind it. It's like an infinite loop screen. So let's begin with like, this adventure. That's the thing I wanted to do today.
This is the story.
Oh wait, let me see you this, because you've probably seen the news.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
A little bit of,
Stanley was happy.
like a little bit of game joking, you know.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
I'm watching it for YouTube, you know the story by there now, but people on Twitch don't know, so.
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Wait, is that new data? New content still here? What I wanted to try, last in the video on my YouTube where I ended was with a blue and red door, or eventually I ended with new content and a skip button ending. But by the blue data door, I particularly chose the way there to be negative. Go ahead. And this time I'm gonna go positive. So let's see what happens there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I know that I look hard. I know I'm looking very, very hard. Like, I don't know what also happened like last video. I got an order. It's still here. Testing. I'm going to use another time. What do I? Can I plug this out? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
I
knew
didn't
it
know.
perfectly well.
I'm
Perhaps
British.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm British, so right is left, left is right.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do I take the first open door? Ah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm following directions. I don't follow your directions. I follow my own instinct.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Do we?
I'm not your enemy, really.
Oh,
I'm not.
no, I don't believe it.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
don't believe it.
nothing but you
I don't believe it.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, What? Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Hey, show me.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is
I'm not
important.
listening.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door. He said blue door, right?
Perhaps you misunderstood.
No, I didn't
Stanley
understood.
walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly
Yeah,
what's
I know.
out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Because
But
you
there
were
are
never
two
supposed to
entry
be here
points.
in the first place.
Why didn't you build
Broken
this?
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Well, if you put a lot of time into the
And in
story,
the
you've
end,
built
it
this
was
section
all
of
for
the map
nothing,
off.
Because this is what you wanted
Oh.
to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Maybe some textures.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yes.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
I don't know, you tell
How
me.
did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt
Do you
it
have
in
a soul?
my
We all know you're a computer program,
Don't
so...
even, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
We have like,
Let's take a look.
me and the narrator, we have like a love-hate relationship. It's still the same each time. What happens if I go to the left? If I go to the right, I end up with that scoreboard again. That's all the same.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped
Sure.
you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity.
But
to
you
give it
still
some
get all the
playtesting.
prototypes even if I'm
You wouldn't mind
negative?
taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Huh?
In this game,
Oh.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
You make me
It's
look
a very
bad.
meaningful game. All
Stupid.
about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes
You're gonna
clear
make me look
once
bad
you've been
again?
playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make
I'm
sure
not
it's
gonna stream for
effective.
4
Be
hours.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm gonna just sit here for 4 hours. We're really gonna sit here for 4 hours doing this? People coming in and be like, Elise, what are you doing? I don't know, I'm testing this game out. All I have to do is press this button and don't let the baby reach the fire. Oh no, and I have to play that for 4 hours. I'm getting bored. I don't know, should have let it go? He touched the fight there, he should be dead already. He does this only to make me look bad, huh? I gave him a positive score, now I'm moving against this stupid game. This stupid game. There's something in which I can make this person. I'll go die, I'm done with this game.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Spite you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay, bye.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Do I have to really sit there for 4 hours play this to get another ending?
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
It says Fire Watcher again. I don't want to go. I don't want to sit here for 4 hours pushing a single button. Oh, this Fire Watcher again.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes.
Yeah, believe what you want, narrator.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
I know your weakness.
More. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I know your weakness, Mr. Narrator. It's an open world game where you have to make tons and tons of choices. Doesn't like open world games. I just saw in that video, I was like, exploring this option, but I became negative. And I got the same thing, but I'm not gonna sit here for 4 hours pressing the stupid button.
No, it can't be.
What can be, Mr. Narrator?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Hey, that's mean.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close
This is
call.
mean. Let me play it.
Stanley wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any.
What? How did you get here?
Oh,
Basically,
avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Dark Overdue, if I say your name right.
Let's
Welcome.
find another game.
If you go from the first door right, go up the platform, just like, go by the meeting room. Yeah, go right, go past the meeting room, go to like the elevator, and besides the elevator bridge going up, there is like a balcony you can walk on, below that. So you have to jump off the elevator on the balcony, and then you can go through the door there. And there you get two options, like a red and blue door, and if you go only through the blue door 3 times, you get this stuff.
Is game design. Stanley, if you manage
If I
to
say
get
it
lost in
correctly.
this game, I will be
You have to go right,
phenomenally impressed.
past the meeting rooms, and to the elevator, to the platform. Way too complicated.
So what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
I wanna try it. When I'm back here, I wanna try
Cars in the
something.
back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
No, it's Rocket League.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Here, if you, I don't know if you can jump from this
surely
platform,
we
but I know you can in the
Okay,
orange
Stanley,
goal.
Here's the ball. Have fun.
I don't wanna have fun. I wanna know you. But how is life? Can I jump down here? I can. Let's go!
Hold on. What are you doing?
Bye, Mr. Narrator. Here's where I died last time, because I fell off.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
No, I'm not coming back. Can I move around here? Ah. Oh, I have to fall off. Oh. I find this myself pure pure, most things I found on myself, and this was pure, like, pure curiosity, because I saw some videos on YouTube, but my thing that catch my eye, because on the elevator, now not the elevator like the movie platform, there was like, it went up and went to the place it should be, but below there was a balcony, so I was like, can I jump on that? And I could jump on that, and that's how I ended here. Like, I've done 2 videos on YouTube, and I'm gonna cut the stream out into more videos on YouTube. In YouTube, I found the boss ending, the mind control blow up ending, the skip button ending, with the new content. Which did I find more? I had the skip button, mind control facility where you try to turn it on. Oh yeah, the dream ending. Is that eigenlijk only 3? Oh, the dream that I can remember for top. And oh yeah, this ending. The quote-unquote beta lose game ending. Or I don't know how this ending is called, to be honest. Oh yeah, and I also got like the quote-unquote suicide ending.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the
Because
leading man in his own
first
story,
when I
well,
came by that
perhaps
red
he's
door
got
and the
it.
blue door, I went to the red door and I came to like a sort of space observation
I wonder if he's happy with his
thing.
choice.
And the only way to get out of that
Rather
was
than
to
the
like
heavy
go into
cost
the
that
back
comes
room,
with it.
go all the way up on the
You'll
stairs
understand
and jump
soon
from
what I
it
was
off
trying
3
to tell
times.
him.
So
He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make
shut up,
sense
narrator,
out
I'm
of the
talking.
chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean.
Yeah,
when
the
I
thing,
say
but the thing is,
oh,
like, I jumped off in
yes, I'll be
there
back.
into
There's
the
no
void,
way.
into the
Once
goal,
this
and ended up in
ends,
like an
after it
alpha
all comes
thing.
to a close, then I'll be back.
The thing I don't
Then
know
I'll
is
be here soon.
if there's like, if you stay in the arena,
I
that
can
it
wait.
changes game. Did I look what ending is this is called? It's called the Rocket League ending. Stanley Parable. Let me real quick look. Ultra Deluxe. Is there something after this? Oh, it's not even called an ending. Ooh. Should we check? I'm gonna show you how to get there.
Gone. What
Watch.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm gonna show you how to
Perhaps
get there.
he missed a memo.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore this because we're gonna go into that later.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
I
room.
also
And
like in the
Stanley
boss's
knew
room
it
there is
perfectly
like
well.
across the
Perhaps
boss
he
room there is
wanted
an
to stop by the
elevator.
employee
Of a room with an
lounge
elevator.
just to
I don't know if
admire
that I don't know if that has a purpose.
Wow.
I'm curious.
Yes,
Let's
this
find out.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley
Yeah,
took
you
the
walk this
first
route,
open
like,
door on his left.
yeah, it's towards here.
Stanley was so bad at following
And do you see that
directions,
railing?
it's
You can
incredible
jump
it
on
wasn't
that.
5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Yeah, watch.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Like this was
investing your trust in
I know it has to
someone
get
else
to
is
like over there,
difficult, the
but I
fact
saw
is
this and
the
was like,
story has been
can I
about
jump on
nothing
this
but you
without dying? Because I know if you fall down, you're dying.
There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Mr. Narrator.
Are you that convinced that I want
Yeah.
something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Oh, you've been
to
here.
Show you something
Oh.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Have you been through the red or the blue door?
I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I've been
Now
here.
listen carefully. This is
I came to
important.
Rocket League just purely by
Stanley
going through the
walked
blue door.
Through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there?
Yeah,
You
I
want to
know.
Find out what lies at the end of this road you've
I know.
chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. because
You end
you
up
were never
here, and
supposed to
from
be
here
in the
it's
first
like-
place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
That elevator,
Was it
like
worth
I'll.
ruining
Oh
the
wait, I
entire
also got
story
like
I'd written out
now that I think of it,
specifically
I
for
also
you?
got
I think I put a lot of time into
press
it.
conference.
I did. And in the end it was all for
Yeah, if you go
nothing,
3
because
times to the
this
blue
is
door,
what you
this
wanted to
happens.
see.
And I also got the press conference ending, or like the, oh, you're so interested in making stories ending. I don't know how you call that ending, but
skill trees, work with me.
basically it is an ending where you get like into a press conference room and you'd be like, oh, you were so amazing with storytelling, oh, blah, blah, blah. It felt like mocking at the same time. And
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
oh, I'm now also wondering if I go like to the right or the left door. I'm not going to the same place, but I will show you get to the Rocket League arena.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited?
And it doesn't matter which choice you gave. I'm trying to be negative and positive.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any
Oh, you're gonna mock me for my opinion?
Engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that?
No,
Yes?
no. And as nicely. Oh, shut up.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Here you add a leaderboard. Fun thing to notice, I'm gonna tell you this, don't go back into that door. If you go back into this door, you're getting soft locked. Soft locked. I happened that I was like, I'm gonna back to this door. I got soft locked and I was like, dang it. And here it doesn't matter which door you go to, left or right, it all ends up in the same arena back. Basically backs up here again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answer.
And it doesn't matter what you answer here, it's always like...
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game
Oh, you
I've
can
been
skip
working
it.
on.
But basically it doesn't matter if you're
Lovely
negative or
opportunity
positive,
to
it
give
always
some
ends up the
playtest.
same.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot
No,
it
I
up.
wouldn't want to.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very
He
mean
wants to
game,
make me look bad.
all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it
Oh,
for
is that
about
happened in the
4
bonus
hours.
content?
So why don't you give it
But,
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm just
Be
gonna be
sure to keep
honest.
notes on
Just
your
between us, between him and the narrator. I'm not gonna play this game for 4 hours. I don't know if that's the idea, but...
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for
Bye.
playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
I don't wanna.
What do we have here?
Stop humming. You're annoying.
Yes, this seems like it'll work.
Where is my skip button? I want my skip button back. I don't know how they got there. Oh yeah, it was through the new content, but I got like an ending with a skip button.
Ah,
I was like, I want that.
what do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious.
Oh, I've seen that one, but it's been a long time since I saw that, and I have a clue.
Sort of twisted, erotic
But it basically involves you
yes, that must be
getting in a way
fascinating
into the mind
to
control
the
facility
total mental
without
depravity.
going by the
That's
story.
Everything about this game, Stanley. And it
That's the
seems
start.
even more.
That's what I know.
Let's venture
But I don't know which route to
what
take
else is
again.
out there.
That's the thing. I've done that on YouTube. I also find that funny. I spent in my first time playing this on YouTube. I spent the 10 minutes in the broom's closet,
Oh no.
and he thought I was dead. I wonder if you can make it out before you put some wall around it.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh,
No,
thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that
that's my thing. Like,
thing. That big open...
I spent 10 minutes in the broom closet. He thought I was dead, and I walked around and back.
You can just go in any...
And then in the next run through, he was like, "Oh no, you're going into the broom closet again? Oh God, Crucius, go take your time." And then in my third playthrough, he was like, "I will board this up. You can't go into the broom closet anymore."
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
You stop humming.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
A friend told me that was Firewatcher.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
feel like
any
a kitten.
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
There is, and I already
If you manage
demonstrated to you
get lost in this
twice.
game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
No, I'm in a bonus
Okay,
contest.
So what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
So if I go
Lots
back
of
now, like to the
cars
left
here in
route, I
the
can
back,
go
but
into the
obviously
broom's
there's
closet
no
then again,
racetrack.
and presumably
Okay,
be
I see
dead.
There's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
I was just going into the broom closet to look, and I was like trying to talk because I was in a YouTube session. And he was like, "There's something interactive here," and he didn't want to tell, so I was like, "Oh, you have to tell." And after a few minutes, he was like, "Can someone in the facility around here take over control over this mouse and keyboard? Because the person behind this is presumably
Are you
dead."
doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable
And
story that I worked
he's
so
fallen
hard on?
condition to one of your
Stanley, I never
physical
thought. And I realize I'm not a
conditions,
sportologist,
or something
but
like
if
that.
one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure,
But I really think he's always playing with earplugs in,
multiple
so.
balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Ball? I have two balls.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply
Happens
have
if I
to
shoot
have
the balls
more.
in.
I'm insatiable. More balls.
Is it meaning that I get lost in here? Is
Are
it
you
mean?
enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
No, I don't have fun.
Is this a
You're still
real
here.
video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to
I don't
set
need you.
boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes,
No?
that's what I am. I am structure.
No,
I'm
no,
your
you're not.
sense of and since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
I'm fine with that.
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy
I'll
it.
enjoy it to the bitter
Who
bone.
knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one
Can you
who
give my ball
knows
back?
best. Take care, Stanley.
Can you give my ball back, at least? I'm not getting my ball back. I don't think I get my ball back. Hello? Someone here? Hello? Narrator? Oh, you have to jump in. Hello? Someone home? So, what are we going to do? Because... I think you have to get in the goal. I thought you maybe could get an other ending. So, oh my nose. Hang on. That you get another ending, but... Here we go!
What are you doing?
You are gone! So shut up.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Okay, bye.
How will you write a story without...
The turkey. I go the other way around instead to like... Wait, is this the same? You see that? There is something there. Wait. Settings. Video. Where's brightness? I think I have to get to room 427. No matter what. You think, how this game would have looked in its alpha state. This was just a mere beginning of Stanley Parable. If there was a jump scare somewhere, I think I wouldn't have taken it. I like the point where it was like, can I up my brightness? There was like something in the dark, but there was nothing. Wait, can I open this room maybe? No. I don't think there's a jump scare in here. And if there is, hello, narrator?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
There was like a part where I was like looking at the dark wall and there was something in it.
I wonder if he's happy with
Looking
his
at me.
choice,
And it was like,
and if he's learned
did you
the
see that, but
cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this
yeah,
man.
sure, Mr. Narrator.
Yes,
For
I'll
sure.
be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I can't wait, so.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed.
You know, the funny thing was, I was playing like a YouTube walkthrough and I got a random call here
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
saying that I ordered like 1,300 cardboard box, like just 1,300 cardboard boxes, and I was like, yeah, I ordered that, but why they ended? No clue. Are I go to here now? Yeah, I wanted to test something out.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Like last time I was here, I walked through the vent with where the narrator was, and I got into his little sink, like his little hidden place, full of memories of the Stanley Parable, and that got me the skip button ending. But that skips all the dialogue. Oh.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and
Are
about
you?
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
You do?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time
Huh?
ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. I thought it will lead back to that section again.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking
I didn't
for.
do this.
calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe,
That's it?
don't you think? Ultra
That's
Deluxe?
weird.
What does it even mean? But the
You have like a
Stanley
crosshair name, but I
Parable
don't have a
2,
crosshair.
Now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I was like, but to be honest, like I said last time, I was like ordered through new content to like a thing what the Ultra Deluxe version has to order. I came to a jump section, and after that I came to the section where I either go into the event or on with the content, and I went to that event, but I'm up now. Because your avatar is stationary. Either of you have most things played without a crosshair in them. Oh, wait. Without. Can I? I can't give like. Oh. If I'm too bad, just say it there, but. Yeah, there is no setting for it. Your hotness all plus busted. Go red section of the chart. They are back. 2 doors. The Stanley Parable 2. If it's really bad, just say it and I'll calm down a bit. More TSP, better TSP, party camera shift, synergy, brake motor approach, envelope, client-centric marketing, the color red, leverage, whole stick value, 1-2, and win. Click to add speakers note. Oh, wait, these are logo ideas. Thanks for attending my meeting. To be honest, out of all this, I think I like third. Turns out. Fourth is like, I get the idea, but 3 feels basic. 1 is just like OG. Never changing anything. 2 is like, no. It's either 3 or 1 for me. 2 Stanleys. Wonder.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's
Google
take
Drive
a
or
look
Windows
at
Office?
some of the features
Oh,
I've
that's
been
Google
developing
Drive.
for it.
It's like a Google
I
Drive
figure
presentation.
that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself
Oh, we have a
out.
meeting at
Game
9, guys. We have to
development
hurry.
is much more of a
Wait, is it
fucking
9
mess
AM or
than
PM?
anything scientific or logical, really.
Scrum. Why they do it on Scrum method? Oh. Een design pitch, een break, een pitch design, number 2 chat. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Took the red marker. Office thing. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 doesn't exist. Was that Half-Life 3? Hello? The Vanity Origins say Batman Arkham Asylum 2, Doom 2, Darkstars 2, Aladdin 2, Dawn of Jafar. Show we've all been waiting for, guys. Right to the show floor. Dark Unlimited. I'm not sure even about like Half-Life 2. New features. Am I not supposed to wait here? Into the new content bus! Oh. I guess we have to go this way.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Oh, the bucket! Your name? The button that says the name of the player that is in the playing the game? Do I start with the bucket? These no screenshots. Het is een nieuw orange. Baby's all grown up. Here comes this new ideas. Did I start with the bucket or with my name? What's even back here? Wait. What does this name play? Yeah, Gym Circle Infinite Hole. Collectibles? Is backsetting allowed? What do you mean? I want to see collectibles. Huh. How do I start? Oh. I know of the bucket. I know that it gives some dialogue, but I never know how to get a bucket. I'm allowed. You can say what you want to chat. The thing is always like, do I listen to it, huh? Is it only that you can... Oh, on any order. But it's not that, like, I could choose one and go back and get another one, or...
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and
I can just get back.
that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Ooh.
You see,
Oh, we have
Stanley,
to see if we can get
anytime
it back
you're
here.
holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold onto the bucket,
I think je gaat grappen, anders zullen we hem zeggen, as long as you hold onto the bucket.
Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution
Misschien ook
for
het bucket
me
mee met het nieuwe
than
content door
actually
gewoon
redesigning
close.
the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
How do I leave then?
The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh. I'll have to restart the game in a one. I'm gonna take the bucket. I won't care.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your
No, I don't feel
In
anything.
fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding
We'll see, and if it's
made
close,
you the
what happens?
slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
I think you're making a lot of
All this
nonsense.
and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2. Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in
No,
a video
it doesn't.
game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer
Oh, you can't
is
try
that
them
they
all.
want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm wondering, is it gonna take my laptop name? Or... Can I say my laptop name?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
My name is Alice.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind.
I've read it told you 2000 times, but you don't seem to remember, narrator.
Jim. I want you to imagine yourself
I
living
won't.
as
I
Jim,
won't. I won't.
sleeping and waking as Jim,
No.
falling in love and being heartbroken as
No.
Jim, seizing all of the world's
No.
possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly
Yeah, I'm still
Jim
elite,
right now?
so...
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time.
Is it
If
weird
this
that
were
only
the
he gets
only new
pleasure
feature
from
of
it?
Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this
No.
personal value. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
You said I have to live as
Put the
Jim?
button away.
No.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
I guess I'm still elite. I'm not a Jim anymore. What's this actually? Press buttons. Easy button, press. Oh. No. You've already experienced the Jim peel.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to play anymore, guys.
Save me the work
Sorry,
of
it was a fun stream, I have to go. How is life drinking? Yeah, here. It was like there's something appear above, but it was you. Thanks for the follow, Pumpkin. But you hear the man, no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Balloons?
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
You're working in... Oh, that letter icons, I still have to notice I see it. Thanks for the notice. That's still have to take that out of... You're gonna narrate my story, love it. But I still have to take that out because my feature program doesn't make it out of paywall, so...
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Why do you ask for my opinion then?
Step-niece it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Why are you asking for my Don't you hate people who are like asking for your opinion, but like, ah, no, I'll discard your opinion. Why asking then in the first place if you're picking the other one? Oh. Wait, can I still do that? Wait, I won't. Oh, this interaction tool now, huh? No, I can't make it small. It's like here. They're free user. It was free at a point, but they made it paid, and we're like, huh. Infinity open. Is it the Infinity Hall?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Poppy.
This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I will give hang on, I will give that back. Hang on, I will give that back. Give me 1 sec. I give that back. I have to remove that. Wait, let me remove that directly also. How we do this live. Why do I never check this? Ignore. The rest I can accept. Oh, here. Let me just disable that for the moment. Delete. 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 Oh, they're gone. It's nice to give them back. I'm not going into here. I go back. I'll visit you as last infinite hole. Because I don't know. I don't want to follow my dad. I'm annoyed of this bucket. Can I drop it? We'll never receive too much steps at works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game?
I remember.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Can I fix this machine? I feel scammed. I feel baited. You baited. I'm done. What with this guy? What did I miss? I seen the jumping thing.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Let's go a collectible thing. And let's go collectible.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Whoa. Okay. I have to go forward. I'm gonna fall, eh? Don't I? One of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely. You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
What didn't we saw yet? Collectibles, exit, jump circle. Exit? Is this the way out? I've now bucket.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Am I ready to move on? I think I'm ready to move on. Do I trust the infinite hole? Do I? Do I trust the infinite hole? Like the hole where I fall forever? Ever? If you guys like are like, shh, go find it at least. Go jump it in, nothing bad will happen, and I will trust you. And it's just like the narrator. I want to trust misplaced, I want to listen. I mean, if I fall forever, it doesn't matter. Anyway. I can restart and be like, hey, I have a bucket. It won't end. Is this the balloon one? Yeah, balloon one. You know what the funny thing will... If the Stanley Parable 2 comes out and like, based on your choices of the first Ultra Deluxe game. That will be lovely. If you like, you choose the white balloon, it gives the blue balloons, then in the office all the blue balloons will be there. That would be lovely. But I hate that like clicking sound of the bucket. If it isn't infinite, then it's a lie. I got scammed.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole.
I don't believe you.
It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you.
Oh?
I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again, so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. This is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit...
Dus je beet het!
Yes, I know. I told you the hole was in...
I've said you bait it, not coming up.
Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's...
Well, management to everyone. Meeting at 2 p.m.
Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole Mostly?
Mostly Infinite is still not close to this.
If that works for you...
No.
Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
No, I'm staying here. Staying here. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. You got a point, but... Oh no, you're not narrating too much. I don't mind if you're narrating if other people mind, but I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't...
Oh, where's my teleport button?
Infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me.
Yeah, look. I know I'm the problem, but if you didn't make that hole in front of me, if you like put my back towards it, I don't get interested in that hole again and be like...
I'm positive. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
I'm a beginning cover artist, if you want to know, or try to make cover artists, and people like that, so I started being more covers, and if you are interested in my badly singing, it's not the best, I know. Can be better, it's not the worst also, but that's the playlist.
The shame of how is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes.
My little swimming pool!
I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button.
My little swimming pool, na. Still now.
Is the, teleport button not
No.
working? You sure?
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an Still nothing? Well, I suppose... I suppose there is one thing to fix this.
Like,
Right. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole,
The thing
you
is,
get to
for
do
my
literally
to understand
anything
why I
else.
was like made
Take
covers
care,
or
Stanley.
starts.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Come back here, you narrator. Fix it. But the thing is, for me, if you want to understand what covers is, I had like an album Spotify dream, but I never sung to public before. I learned myself singing a bit on like occasional when walking the dugout, when you're out and you're alone, you know. And I knew I could do it, but I never felt the pressures or the courage to sing in front of people. It's going down again. So at a point it was like, I'm gonna make for my birthday, because it was around 2021, around the winter. I'm gonna make a cover and see how it goes, and if I need to change like a vocal changer, you know, things, vocal changers, or how do you call that, tuning, something like that. I did that, but I found like it was really singing along to like the cover I was trying to make. So I ditched the plan, and somewhere in that singing also I heard like na na na. I was like na 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 na, and I was like So then I ditched the plan. Then I watched a cover artist and I really like, and she was like, well, sometimes you have to just put the cover if you don't like, and people will still like it. Covers are merely now just for listening. They're probably auto-claimed. But with that advice from her, like from Ubiphonic, I made my cover on the next ID. I'll take takes and I just do it based on feeling. So if I feel like a cover was great, then I will upload it. And that's how my first cover came to life. People liked it, and that's how I did more covers. What the heck is this? Oh. Wait. What? The heck is this? So the covers are merely for listening and not really trying to make money out of it, because some are still copyrighted. So I won't make any money of it, and I don't plan to move. But you never know how it goes, huh?
Stanley!
Yeah?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed
Oh.
off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
I found a very good song.
Just so darn
I'm still,
fascinating.
if you want to know, I'm still working on a cover currently, but it takes more time since I have to make a music video out of thin air that matches the length of the original song.
Time to time, and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on.
I was focused on all you.
From the
bastard.
looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
You're not fixing your goddamn teleport button? In a hole, we found a very good song and a friendship. He said it? Oh! Oh, he said it me here.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Have you heard Jim? Yeah, the thing is, the thing what I expected, because in my ears it felt really sing-along, I didn't enjoy it. Or I can stand my own singing. Mostly, most people can. I can even like barely like stand my voice. I can say I'm a cover artist, and the weird part is, none none of the persons who listened to it said it was a bad cover. Which, which description? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best at spelling and sentence building, so I'm not best at spelling and grammar. Oh, Twitch. Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the...
Wait.
Well, we'll figure that out later.
My Twitch didn't think. I double checked. The thing is, I double checked it with the spelling checker because well, I can calculate like the best. But spelling, language, no. Your arm is... Wait, are you legit? Are you legit? Ugh. I checked it with the spelling check. I even let people check it. What there? Am I that stupid? Oh, I feel dumb now. I feel really dumb. Wait. Really touch on description? Oh, wait, the panels. Don't look at the panels, it spares you a lot of time. I thought you meant the description of my channel thing. Yeah, I know. I leave them on purpose because there are too many, and I'm actually, like the thing is, I know I have to fix them, but I'm bad at spelling, so I have to fix all of them probably because all have like spelling mistakes. I can fix most of them, but yeah, so I'll just stop looking at the panels. I appreciate that you find the errors, but I will have to look at them sometime. I think Friday, if I have time. Map, circle, A9, collectibles. All. Just queue of the achievement. The button that says name to play that play in the game, merge. That's the thing you get to know. Maybe I'm not good at spelling and language, so if you see any misspelling mistakes, I know. And I appreciate if people say it out loud and tell me what like if you find them, like for example you say my community instead of my community. That's the thing I appreciate. People are like, your spelling mistake, it should be this. And then don't explain why, and then we're like sitting here, if you don't explain why you can't. You know. Oh. I'm not the best. I'm just gonna be honest. Luckily I don't have a job or school education where I have to do that. Well, I'm a programmer, but...
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single...
I'm a programmer, so I don't exactly have too much purpose with like writing, but...
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
No. No, wait, I think I do.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different
don't think I do.
arrangement.
And I'm dindt sponsored.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
What do you make a narrator?
It's not a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted
all
fans to
plugins,
love
but
it. No matter how good
thing
these
is like
gags
Germany
are,
doesn't
they
fix
won't stand
always
on their own.
correctly,
They
so...
would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it, tastefully of course, with respect, with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I don't want to take a... Oh. If you're watching this from YouTube, because I know I will do. This is where the last part from the stream left off, because I'm gonna make until here a next part, or the next part will continue. So stay tuned for the next video. You know what goes around here, you should have known by this time, and I'm not gonna explain because I'm streaming. And like, for example, only thing you have to know if you're watching this from YouTube, why didn't you come watch this on Twitch? I on purpose said it in the last video. Second of all, my outro screen will contain a video recommend for my channel for you. My channel button on the channel will also be in Let's Go playlist if you haven't seen any of my other content and don't like the thing. And also the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe playlist, or I think 2 playlists in this case. So, but that's...
以上の皆さんとつなぎのところになればいばやい思いついたら歩いていけ心のゴミ残さないように